Rush Limbaugh all of a sudden in a fight with Fox News Channel. What in the world's going on? Last week, he said that Fox and Friends, the program that he was on, kept him from criticizing the GOP during his appearance. Drums. And apparently he told them,
I'm important. I'm somebody.
I'm somebody. Okay. So now Tony calls in on Monday's program, and it appears that Rush Limbaugh takes another pot shot at Fox News. Now this would be an awesome catfight. Go.
I was watching Julie Roginski. She was on Cavuto with the great Charlie Payne. And she's talking about, here's what Cole was brought up. So she goes, Cole, oh, that's horse and buggy stuff.
Tony, who is Julie Roginski?
She's a Democrat, Obama-Alinsky-ite. And she's on that panel, and she's trying to fake it like she's like, you for the middle class.
On what panel?
The panel with Charlie Payne, Cavuto, and,
somewhere on Fox.
That's right. That's right.
You know, you need to stop watching these people because they're not going to change, Tony. And I really care about. You've got to stop watching these people. All these names you mentioned, they're not going to change. And you're exactly right. If all of this were happening with a Republican president, which it wouldn't, it couldn't, by definition, we don't believe in these policies. So your blood pressure is going to suffer if you keep watching these people. I mean, they're designed to get you ticked off. They're designed to make you question your sanity. You're going to watch these people and you're going to say, how in the world can we have such idiotic people? And you're going to think, maybe they're not and you're crazy.
Man, you know, a lot of people saw that. They said, wow, Fox News is designed to rile people up. Stop watching these people. I mean, that's as big a Republican catfight as you could possibly have. Right? Now, if you listen, though, I'm not really sure that he was referring that to Fox News. Now, if he said this instead.
You're not worth 15 cents.
Okay, that would have been a little clearer, right? Okay, so it's possible that he was referring to the liberals that guy was watching on Fox News. That was the impression that I came away with. But remember, he did take the pot shot, that's for sure, last week. So it's a mixed bag. Normally he would have, I think, at least said, I mean, Fox News is great, but I don't know about the liberals on there. It's got and I love it. Tony, hey, Tony, the caller. It's still talking about Democratic Obama-Alinsky. So Alinsky basically called the President Obama a terrorist the other day. Obama and Alinsky are not on the same page. Okay, I got news for you guys. Anyway, so now that this drama has come about, all of a sudden, Limbaugh's like, wait. Me against Fox News handle. Backpedal. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Go.
Those of you who were listening to the program yesterday might remember a guy by the name of Tony from Tampa. Tony was fit to be tied. Tony was outraged. And he was talking very rapidly, which made it difficult for me to understand every word he was saying. And he started spouting names of people. And I didn't recognize many of the names. It turns out that he was watching the Fox Business Channel, and he was ticked off at listening to all the liberals there. And I said, well, Tony, then stop listening to them. Stop watching those people. That became this on Politico today. Headline, Rush Limbaugh tells caller not to watch Fox. That has become Limbaugh told listeners to stop watching Fox. I did not tell anybody to stop watching Fox. I said stop listening to these people that make you so mad. What else am I going to say? And I know what some of you people... You said last week that the Fox Morning Show wouldn't let you talk about the Republicans and immigration. That's true. But I never said not to watch Fox. I will be on Fox again. I will be urging people to watch Fox. Fox is the most watched news network in the country. Gallup had it yesterday.
I love that, man. You backpedal. I gotta get out of here, dude. Where's Roger Ailes' boot? Roger Ailes runs Fox. Okay, all right. But by the way, I'm playing around with him. But I didn't think he was attacking Fox News in the first place. And I was ready actually to come out here and defend him. It turns out then he came out and made this statement clarifying it. And look, it's very believable because he says he couldn't hear the caller. That makes sense. He's deaf from all the drug use. Literally, that's what happened to him. Okay, so he's like, I don't know, there was names or something. And you know that Roger Ailes and Rush Limbaugh used to work together. Roger Ailes, before he ran Fox News, was the executive producer of a TV show that Rush Limbaugh had on TV for about 3.5 seconds. So they're actually really good friends. They're much more likely to say to each other,
All right, give me a little love.
okay, so in this case, not guilty of a catfight that was fun for about 5 seconds while we thought it might partially be happening, okay? But, you know, given that he took the pot shot on Fox and Friends, don't get me wrong, I'm still got an eye on you, okay?